When should I bulk and when should I cut? If you've ever been confused about whether you should eat more or eat less, this video will clear things up. Welcome back to the Fit Trader SA, where we build discipline in the gym and in life. Bulking and cutting phases are essential strategies in bodybuilding, each with distinct goals and methods. Bulking refers to a period where individuals consume a calorie surplus to promote muscle growth. The aim is to fuel the body with more energy than it expends, resulting in weight gain, particularly in muscle mass. However, not all bulking methods are created equal. A lean bulk focuses on a moderate calorie surplus, emphasizing high protein intake and clean foods. This approach yields a greater proportion of muscle gain while minimizing fat accumulation. In contrast, a dirty bulk represents a less structured strategy where caloric intake is increased without focusing on food quality. This can lead to significant muscle gain, but also an unwanted increase in body fat, potentially compromising overall fitness and health. The right time to bulk typically arrives when an individual's body fat percentage is reasonably low, ideally around 10-15% for men and 18-22% for women. It's also crucial to have established a consistent training routine with at least 6 months of weightlifting experience, alongside a strong focus on enhancing both size and strength. On the other hand, cutting involves a meticulous approach to shedding body fat while preserving as much muscle as possible. It typically requires a calorie deficit where energy expenditure exceeds energy intake. The ideal conditions to enter a cutting phase arise when body fat exceeds comfortable levels, over 18% for men and over 25% for women, or when there's a desire to enhance muscle definition. This phase should follow a successful bulking period during which muscle has been developed. Effective cutting strategies prioritize protein intake, with recommendations of around 2.4 grams per kilogram of body weight. To help manage these phases, understanding calorie rules is imperative. For bulking, a starting point of a 300-calorie surplus above maintenance levels is advisable, while cutting can begin with a 20% calorie deficit. Fat intake should remain consistent, constituting about 20-30% of total calories, while carbohydrates serve as the primary energy source for training. For example, an 80-kg individual could aim for approximately 3,000 kcal during a bulk and around 2,200 kcal during a cut. By implementing these guidelines, athletes can strategically navigate both bulking and cutting, optimizing their physique and performance. Training is a crucial aspect of both bulking and cutting, yet it remains fundamentally similar across these two phases. The core principles of strength training do not fluctuate drastically. Rather, they adapt to the goals at hand. During a bulking phase, the emphasis shifts towards progressive overload. This involves continuously challenging the body by increasing the weights lifted and the volume of work completed. Essentially, it's about pushing the limits to ensure growth and muscle expansion, transforming your physique into a powerhouse of strength. On the other hand, the cutting phase requires a different focus, maintaining strength while shedding body fat. Here, the objective isn't to compromise on weight. Rather, it is to keep the intensity of workouts high. By doing so, your body receives the message to hold on to muscle, preserving those hard-earned gains despite the caloric deficit. This precision in training is critical, ensuring that muscle tone is visible and aesthetics are achieved without sacrificing strength. The careful balance of weight and intensity during cutting is essential for optimal outcomes. Cardio plays a vital role as a tool in both bulking and cutting regimens. When bulking, integrating 2 to 3 cardio sessions per week serves to maintain cardiovascular health without hindering muscle growth. It helps keep the body fit, allowing for improved recovery and endurance. Conversely, during a cutting phase, increasing cardio sessions to 3 to 4 times a week aids in accelerating fat loss. This addition can efficiently enhance the body's metabolic rate, facilitating a leaner physique while still supporting strength maintenance. However, it's important to remember that the type and intensity of cardio should align with your overall training philosophy. As you navigate through the bulking and cutting cycles, there are crucial mistakes to avoid. One of the most significant errors is bulking when already overweight. This only increases fat gain without adding useful muscle. Alternatively, entering a cutting phase without a solid foundation of muscle typically leads to a lean frame devoid of definition. Extreme dietary practices, either excessive overeating or severe calorie restriction, can derail progress, causing more harm than good. Recognizing that bulking and cutting serve as tools within your training journey is essential. The appropriate timing for each phase should depend on individual starting points and personal fitness goals. Bulk strategically when ready to gain size, and cut when the foundation of muscle is ready to shine. Bulk or cut? Quick rules. If you're lean and want size, bulk. if you're carrying extra fat and want to show muscle cut. At the end of the day, bulking and cutting are just tools. The real goal is building a physique you're proud of. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to the Fit Trader SA, and drop a comment telling me if you're currently bulking or cutting.